So it's the last race of the season at Australia. We've had Schumacher with 3 DNFs in a row. Can we break that streak? And can we sign a new driver to replace Alain Prost? Hopefully, all in today's episode.
And Brazil, and there goes Prost! Oh, as did Arnoux. My goodness, what about Patrese now? Oh my goodness, this is fantastic! Senna is trying to go through all the inside, and it's happened immediately! This is amazing! Senna goes off at the first corner! Big position, and out goes PK! My goodness! I couldn't help it, and take back! Oh my goodness!
So make sure, guys, if you followed all the way throughout this season, to leave a like on this last one for the final episode of Season 1. It's been a good journey so far, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it just as much as I have. Obviously, go forward, we'll be sticking with Ferrari because we have to. That's the F1 Manager way. And Season 2, hopefully, will be just around the corner. So we're on to the weekend already. We've done our bits in between. You can see still that exclamation mark next to Prost's name. We've not signed a new contract with him. Doesn't look like we're going to. I've got a few options. They are not as good as Prost. That I can confirm. But hopefully, just at least decent interim replacements while we build up our next car and our next line of drivers. We'll get straight into this one. I'll show you guys what our objectives are for the race. Some easy-ish objectives. Q3, Q2, fastest lap. That's all we can do at the moment. Here is our circuit. The Australian Grand Prix. Obviously, this is 2004 Michael Schumacher fast lap. We're in 2022, but we're in 1991. Yeah, we're just going to get straight into it, and I'll cut back for our strategy and results. So as far as results go, I think it's been fairly decent. Practice 1, we did the usual, putting David in, Michael and him 4th and 6th. Then practice 2 and 3, you know, average, not too bad. And the qualifying, a solid 3rd and 4th. It's about average for Alain, good for Michael Schumacher because he's been struggling in qualifying as of late, normally getting 6th or 7th. Yeah, so Mansell's actually a surprise for me. Getting in 2nd is a pretty good result for the Williams driver. And remember, we are level on points with Williams going into this, so literally whoever scores more is 2nd, and that's it. We need 2nd. So strategy-wise, same strategy for both drivers, medium, hard, medium. There is a strategy option where we went medium, hard, but that is a lot of tyre degradation. And by about lap 54 or so, the hards would be done. I don't think it's worth it. I think the 2 stops are best option. Softs weren't an option either because I don't have a spare set of softs. That's my own mistake. I did simulate, obviously, practice, and they get used up there. So hopefully this strategy is going to work and it's not going to put us in a bad position. Let's get to the race. 3 red lights, 4 and 5. Away we go for the Australian Grand Prix at Melbourne. Prost getting a great start. He's actually forced Senna into a defensive position. He's might take the lead of the Grand Prix going into this one. I think he has. Prost has taken 2 places at the start here. Beautiful stuff from him. Schumacher has also... No, he hasn't moved up a place. He's still behind at the moment. Sorry, guys, the volume is absolutely way too loud at the moment, so I could barely hear a thing. And Prost just edging it out. Can he keep it? No, it's going to be Senna taking that one back. Surely, though, Prost has it in him to easily attempt it once again. And what a start this has been. Mansell had nothing to answer there. He was left completely out of touch. Probably didn't expect that. I think Senna covering him off and also covering Prost meant he had just nowhere to go. You now look at it, and Schumacher is on the back of him as well. Could he get a move done? Coming down to, was it 10 and turn 13, I think this is. I haven't counted in my head there. I'm not sure, but yeah, Schumacher looking like he is ready for a podium after all these DNFs he's had. And I think it could easily be coming his way as we head on to the end of the first lap. Prost getting dropped a bit by Senna, but still putting up a good show. Schumacher there losing a little bit of time through the chicane. And what is going to happen here? I don't think there's going to be any moves. You can see further back, 2 drivers battling it out. We do have, I think, the straight line speed in the Ferraris. But at the moment, nothing to separate these cars. So what I've done in a slightly strategy style is Prost is no longer pushing his tyres, but Schumacher still is. The idea in my head is that this forces Mansell to be closed up in between them like a little Ferrari sandwich, so to speak. Whether that actually happens or works is another thing. You see Senna's getting away. I also obviously don't want Prost to eat up his tyres, which he was doing. And if we go on board with Schumacher, he is catching. Don't think it's going to be enough. I am going to have to turn him down at the end of this lap before he eats up his tyres. Yeah, it's looking like it's going that way, but whether Schumacher can actually get the move done is a different question. He's going to try it here. Looks down the inside just to show himself in Mansell's mirrors. And thinking about a move. He's definitely eager to get this done, but not quite yet. Only on lap 3, remember. We've still got 55 laps to go, all to play for here. As we get, though, onto this one, is Prost now going to be a bit of a sitting duck with having broke the slipstream from Senna. Senna pulling away well now. Patrese, my bad, coming in a bit close as well, but no, still nothing quite there for these guys. Gonna turn him down now before he uses up all that tyre that he's got. With Patrese, actually, no, Patrese's gonna come down the inside. No. Got myself a bit worried there. Prost goes round the outside. Apologies, guys, I actually skipped the wrong way on my timescales. Prost coming down into turn 3, really pushing. Can he get the move done? I think Senna's gonna be able to defend it. It's brought Mansell into play, though, unfortunately. And Prost's going to have to concede it, I think. But he still showed himself all throughout Senna's mirrors. Not stopping. Yeah, I thought turning him down would cause us to lose this gap. But for whatever reason, Prost is still pushing hard. Mansell now, though, also right there with them. This is definitely possibly going to turn into a 4-way battle for the lead as Mansell looking down the inside. Surely can't take it there. You can see Schumacher looked in the outside and then the inside of Mansell, but nothing comes to fruition there. And once again, still in the same order, but I expect to see something happen soon. Here goes Schumacher. Let Schumacher know he's not going to manage it. He went for a really late dive there down the inside of Mansell, but that's not going to come to light, that one. And Mansell's still right up behind Prost. Here comes Prost for a second attempt on Senna. He's going to go down the inside once more. He's still there. Senna can't quite take it from... Oh, sorry, Prost can't take it from him. I'm getting myself all muddled up and flustered here watching this. Stressed that the Williams could beat us. Obviously, as much as I want Prost to get past, if he loses time, lose place to Mansell, that could be all over for us. We can't afford to lose the position, but we can maybe gain something here as Schumacher getting very close to Mansell now. 1/10 is the gap. Is he going to make a late move into the chicane? Nobody's going to tuck in right behind him. Can he make a move and down this back straight or back kink, whatever you want to call it? Don't think he's close enough, but Mansell forced into a defensive position. Schumacher, though, can just tuck in behind, and once again, still the same order. So we have 2 overtakes going on at once. Prost once again trying it down this side of the track. I don't think he's going to get it once again. Senna has enough in him to be able to defend this. Prost, though, is just so eager to get past. I think we're going to have to wait till the strategy comes into play with the pit stops. Other than that, Schumacher also not been able to. I don't feel it's worth risking him. You know what? We're going to push Prost. We need to. He's been so close. He can do it. He just needs to be able to push a little bit harder. We're going to give him that permission and see what can come of it. So here we go. Can Prost into turn 3. Make a more successful attempt here. He's going to try the inside. Gone pushing hard on the tyres now. Can he outbrake Senna? He does go down the inside. Is he actually going to secure the position, though? Senna obviously not going to give up very easily, and I don't think Prost down his inside enough. But he needs to continue into this next corner. Can he? Can he do it? He's thinking about it. He's going down. We're cutting back and forth. We can see the battling. Prost still there, neck and neck with Senna. He hasn't quite got it yet. He just needs a little bit more straight line speed. But I think Senna in that McLaren has got it. Into the chicane they're going to go. And they're still side by side as Senna nearly causes himself an accident going over the curb. Onto the back straight now, and has he finally secured it? I think he has, and that is first place at the moment for Prost. He's still defending from Senna, so we're going to leave him on push just for a little bit longer. Otherwise, he might lose this as Senna sticks his nose down the inside of the second to last corner, and now they go side by side down the street. This has been almost a whole lap of them battling. Senna once again in the lead. We've set the fastest lap. Is that for Prost? It is for Prost. And Prost gonna have to settle to go back into second. Is he once again gonna attempt to move into turn 2? He's thinking about it, but he's not close enough this time. Oh my god, what a battle that was. We need to turn him down before he absolutely destroys those tyres. So after that pushing, we're now a bit weak to Mansell behind. Lost a little bit of gap to Senna. Mansell is weaving all about the place, trying to find a place to get past. Obviously, remember, he qualified in second originally, so he's definitely eager to keep that position and retain it, but we're definitely going to doing a good job stopping him. I am rambling. I am enjoying this. This is a good final race of the season. What we're going to do, we're going to set Schumacher to attack. We may make him pit just a lap earlier than Senna for the undercut. But if we can get past Mansell before that, we'll have Prost do the first pit stop. I want us to get a second and third. That'd be really good. So Schumacher on attack, see what he can do. And at the moment, following the slipstream of Mansell, getting quite close now. Getting back into the racing line. Is this going to turn to anything significant? I don't think so. He is quite far back at the moment. Prost doing a lot of defending currently. And luckily still not being dropped by Senna. So a third of the way through this race. Not even a third yet. About a quarter of the way through this race. And still anyone's place for first. Even to the guys behind it, Patrese and Berger. They are definitely ones to watch out for. This top 6 battle is unreal. 15 seconds ahead of the next drivers. So here comes Schumacher, really getting into the back of Mansell. I think he's lined himself up for turn 3. It's been the ideal overtaking spot for most of these so far. And he's right up behind him now, although he gets a bit wobbly out of there. Hopefully nothing too untoward there. And still nothing as of yet. Pit window though coming this lap for Schumacher if he can't get past. So there we go, Schumacher into the pits. Followed by Patrese and Berger, so it definitely is a first drivers, second drivers kind of moment this. Let's see though if we can get out in time. Yeah, that's just for Prost. We'll get to that in a moment. And I'm hoping to see that Schumacher is still ahead, thankfully. And Patrese has been taken by Berger in the pit stops. So Schumacher pulls away. I may just turn him up to aggressive for a moment. The fact that Piquet didn't catch is quite terrifying. There we go. What was I wanting to look at? I was coming back to you guys. So, yeah, I'm thinking about Prost. May go just a lap longer. We're going to push him onto aggressive. And, yeah, I think we go to the next lap for this pit strategy. Not giving up on taking Senna out before a pit stop. Maybe Senna will pit now. Even then, I still think it's worth pushing one extra lap. So we still have a couple battles on our hands. We're about to pit Prost now. We'll see if the others go in as well. Senna stays out. Mansell stays out. I don't think it's worth that for the tyre strategy. Schumacher, meanwhile, is in a fight with Berger as Patrese's actually lost the place to Piquet, and that has slowed his place right down. We've just seen him overtake Piquet in the background. A tough one for Patrese. I don't think he's really going to come back from that. Where is Prost? Prost just coming out. So has Schumacher done much to gain out of this? He hasn't, and that is Prost speeding up. Yeah, still actually a bigger gap created now. So hopefully still something left for Prost to gain from this, having switched onto that tyre. Let's just have a look at the last laps then for some of them. So they're doing 120s, 121, so it possibly is now the better tyre to go for. So maybe we have made the right choice. We will find out once they come in for the pits. There's something to tell you, Mansell's overtaken Senna. I don't know what has come about him, but the Williams is now leading the race. Them battling, though, is perfect for us. It could be that they're doing a one-stop strategy, which we're not. So not what I expect to come back. Had to come back quickly. Schumacher is trying to get the move done on Prost. I should have put someone in for team orders, but it's the last race. We're going to let them battle. Schumacher trying his damned hardest on the outside there. Prost, though, keeping it so far. Not going to help our chances of catching the guys ahead. But there you go. And Prost was still on aggressive as well. So I don't know what's happened to him. But he is nowhere near as quick on this tyre as Schumacher is. And he's getting quite close once again. Ferrari on Ferrari. And there goes Schumacher into third place at the moment. And they're not going to give up battling. Here comes the Ferrari duo, trying their hardest to stay ahead of Berger and take the positions. Schumacher got a lot to prove, as I remember. He is keen to show that he can take that position from Prost when he looks to leave at the end of this race. So Senna is now in the pits. Ultimately, this is key to see where we come out in comparison to him. Have we had enough in us to push and catch? We're just coming around the last corner now. We're going to stay on board here. Senna speeding up. The Ferraris are coming down, but they're not going quick enough, I don't think. Prost now. Oh, Schumacher and Prost. Prost got stuck battling Senna there, but Schumacher has been released and he is off. He is mightily quick going there.
Doing a good job.
And Prost can't get past Senna, but he's... Oh, yeah, he's really not retained that. Oh, hang on, he's coming back now. Through into Sector 1, into Sector 2, and no, he is going to have to tuck it behind. Schumacher, though, created a nice gap, nearly a second ahead. This is, I don't know if this is what I want to see. And, well, Senna now right on the back of Schumacher. And Schumacher's got a lot of work to do to defend from one of the best drivers. In reality, it's two of the best drivers facing each other. But at this point, Schumacher's a young, inexperienced driver, so not quite at his peak. As Senna almost gets dive-bombed by Prost. That was a very close one. So Mansell, just coming out of the pits, has lost a load of time. But I think they are going for that one-stop strategy. That's all I can think of from here, and we just can't manage that. Neither can a lot of us. But Senna is on a different scale with Mansell, as he does get past Schumacher. Now, Schumacher was leading the race for about 2 corners, and that is all she wrote. Schumacher, nothing he can do to defend. And back into a McLaren sandwich the Ferraris go. Oh my god! Oh! Oh no! Oh my! I think we're gonna need a replay there, guys. Holy shit! That might have been Prost's doing. Was that a little bit of a I'm going, let's have it to yous? Oh my god! We've just. Oh, you know what? I could see this coming in my head. I thought, is the game going to do us dirty with 2 teammates fighting so close? And it has, and it's taken Senna out in the process. So, we got a time penalty for nothing we could do. We're out. Does it ask us if we want to skip, or have I literally just got to skip through the time? Well, I guess, guys, I will cut back with the end of the race. So there we have it, guys. Mansell has won the last race of the season. We finished 3rd in the constructors because of that. That's so depressing. We're so close. Berger and Patrese round off the podium. Oh. So there's confirmation of our results. And Patrese the fast lap. Mansell the winner. One-stop strategy was key in the end. And if we have a look at the drivers, obviously no change there as to be expected. But the constructors, we've lost it. Oh, that is so frustrating. But I guess we move on. We knew it was going to be close. Anyway, to be honest, I didn't think we'd be fighting for second when we did the first half of the season. And what a season it's been so far. I hope you guys will enjoy. Let's see what drivers we can get for taking Prost's place. So, guys, I tried to sign PK. He just wasn't taking money. I looked at others, they just aren't as good, but we have finally come to an agreement with Alain Prost for 2 more seasons, 19.5 million salary, a lump sum of nearly 400,000, and a bonus every time he comes second. May not have been what everyone wanted, but this has been the best result, so Prost will stay a Ferrari driver for the next 2 seasons at least. Welcome to the team once again. So, we seem to have got our end of season review. Let's look through it. They weren't the happiest, but the team rating is really good there. Board confidence is high, so we do, I think, keep our jobs. We do indeed. So that is going to be the end of today's video. A disappointing but exciting end to Season 1. What are you guys expecting from Season 2? Do you think we'll make more of a title challenge to Senna? Thank you guys, and until next time, take care.